Good morning, my beautiful friends. It is another wonderful day, and we are here to say some nice things about ourselves. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul, and it is time to wake up. It is time to wake up to the beautifulness that lives inside of you and the beautifulness that lives inside of all of us. So, if you've been here before, you know what we're going to do. We're going to be going through this I Am deck. This I Am deck is full of positive, wonderful, beautiful affirmations. And not only are we going to go through it, we're gonna play a little bit of a game. See, I'm gonna say it because I mean it. I'm gonna say these affirmations because I mean them, and you're gonna repeat them out loud because they're true. We're gonna write them down to embody them, and we're going to affirm it in others so that we can recognize it in ourselves. And so I'm gonna pull one right off the top of the deck, and we're gonna see what we are today. So today I am undaunted. Oh, this one's especially meaningful today, I can assure you. I am undaunted. This one comes from Kim and Scott, and this was just one of the words that they wanted to hear me say, and I just so happen to have some blank cards that I can use for custom words. So I am undaunted today. I'm going to write that down in the chat. I'd like for you to write that down too. So, are you undaunted? You are undaunted. Life comes and you are able to just dance with the forces that are in life around us. Fact is that we get to decide every single morning if we are going to pursue the things that are most truly important to us. And obstacles are going to show up. And let's face it, the life that we have right now is a product of all the decisions that we've made in the past. And in many, many ways, we are comfortable. We are comfortable in our habits. We're comfortable in our ways of being. And so when we go to make a change, we're going to experience some resistance to that change. And it's so important to just be undaunted when that resistance comes, to recognize that the only thing standing in between us and the change that we seek is our willingness to continue along the path of the change. And to do so with a cheer, to do so with an eye on the prize, to do so with an undaunted nature, to recognize that we are not going to, we're not going to get to our end goal in the way that we think that we are. It never happens exactly like we think it's going to happen. There are always little speed bumps along the way. There are detours. Oftentimes, these speed bumps and detours take us to a better place. And all we have to do is recognize that this force is coming in to stop the change and move around it and dance around it and use that nature that we have to really just treat it like it's judo. Treat it like we're taking all of that force of the world that is against us and moving it in such a way that we are harnessing that force and that power. So many people are afraid of failure because they think that, oh, it's going to be hard and I'm not going to be up to the challenge. And so therefore, why even try? To be afraid of failure is to be afraid of rejection. It's to be afraid that we can't do something, that we're going to learn the truth about ourselves and that we're not going to like it. And as one of my mentors once told me, he said, no one is defeated until they admit it. We must admit defeat. And so for so long as we don't admit it, we are not defeated. We are victors in the midst of strife. And so I am undaunted today. And you are undaunted too. We are undaunted people. So as I've written that I am undaunted in the comments, I'm watching the comments go spin past me right now as you guys are affirming that for each other. Thank you so much for affirming that for each other. And thank you for those who share this stream for just expanding the reach of it. The fact is that a lot of people need this message of positivity in their mornings, and I really appreciate that you are a part of making that happen, making this thing bigger than it was just with me doing it. So thank you. So, with a special shout out to Kim and Scott, I am undaunted. Came up again, and it will continue to come up every single time I run this deck. Guys, thank you so very much for coming and attending the Wake Up Call with Maui Paul. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you, and I especially appreciate how you guys are so encouraging of each other. As we encourage each other, we recognize these qualities in ourselves, and that is the ultimate reward. Is that it makes it really effortless. And as I was thinking yesterday that so many of my clients and so many of the people that I work with, so many of the people who surround me have struggled in the past and continue to struggle with negative self-talk. There's only room inside of our narrative, inside of our internal narrative, for one kind of self-talk. And when we are saying positive things, when we're saying that we can do it, when we're saying that we're beautiful, when we are affirming these things in other people, that negative self-talk does not have any ability to take root. And that is the ultimate value of this. Everything changes, guys, when we start saying these words. Everything changes, yet everything still looks like it's the same. So thank you so much for coming by and having some fun with me today. I will be back on Monday morning at 9 a.m. with your 9 a.m. wake-up call with Maui Paul. Aloha from paradise.